Hello everyone. Today we are going to start the next part of our chapter, which is the pressure. Okay. So what is pressure is that we have to understand first with the help of example given here. Press your thumb against a piece of paper without using your nail. Okay. Press your thumb against a piece of paper without using your nails. What do you see? Hamida?
I think the introduction is completed.
Yes, but still we have to go through that. Okay. See, in first example over here, okay, we are pressing that particular, paper, okay, with our thumb. So what do you see? Our thumb is not going to penetrate on the paper, right? It is not going to penetrate because our thumb produces or applies force on the large surface area like this. Is it? Is it? This is a thumb. Is it, everyone? So it provides large surface area on the paper. So it is not going to like penetrate inside the paper with the help of thumb. Now take a needle. Okay, next example, take a needle or drawing pin, okay, and push it pointed against the paper. The second picture, that one. Okay, now we are applying that with pressure through the thumb, but with the help of that pin. So that pin is going to insert inside the paper. Is it or not? So what happens here that we have to understand in both the cases, why the same pressure, like we are applying same pressure with the help of thumb as well as with the help of pin also. But why our thumb is not penetrating on the paper, but that pin does? That we had to understand. Is it, everyone? Okay. What do you see this time? You will see that if you use the needle or drawing pin, you will be able to make a hole in the paper, but not with the help of thumb. While you can't do this same with your thumb. Can you explain why this happened? So it is the area and the applied pressure. It is relation, it gives relation between area and applied pressure. Although the force applied on the paper is almost the same in both the cases. See, whatever the force we are applying in both the cases is equal, but the pressure applied on the area, okay, is different. Okay, the needle has much smaller area on its tip. Okay, tip means on a contact area, okay, as compared to the thumb. This means that in case of the needle, the area over which the force acts is smaller, and therefore it affects or it produces effect on the paper and it gets penetrate inside. But if we're doing with the same with the help of thumb, so thumb produces large surface area, okay, hence the pressure applied, okay, by the thumb on the paper is on the large surface area, hence it is not going to penetrate on the paper. Okay, so this is because physical quantity. Okay, so that's why that pressure is nothing but again the physical quantity, because it depends on the area. Okay, so any doubt you have here? Okay, so now we are going to define the force. Okay, sorry,
Pressure.
not force, the pressure. Yeah, pressure. Here we have the definition. Pressure is defined as the force per unit area. The force per unit area is called as the pressure. Hence, we have formula for the pressure. It is pressure, okay, in Pascal. Okay, that unit by which we used to measure the pressure is Pascal, and 1 Pascal, or we can say pressure equals to force divided by area. Okay, so here we had to like define 1 Pascal of pressure. Okay, we had to define now 1 Pascal of pressure. Okay, so let me define 1 Pascal pressure here.
So, sir, so the definition of pressure is like force per unit area.
Yes, yes. The force act per unit area is called as pressure.
So this is the formula, right?
Yeah, that down one. Pressure equals to force divided by area.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so we have to define 1 Pascal pressure. Okay. See, 1 Pascal pressure means how much? So when 1 Newton of 1 Newton of pressure. Oh no, sorry,
Divided by
force. It is force. Huh? When 1 Newton of force is applied, is applied on 1 square meter area. On
1 square meter area.
1, yes, square meter area, then the pressure is said to be of 1 Pascal.
Sir, yesterday you told about this, sir.
Yes, wait a second. Okay, yes, beta. Okay. So the effect of force on a body depends upon the pressure produced. Okay, so whatever the force, okay, we are applying on the body, it depends on the that area where the pressure is going to produce. Some very important and useful device such as syringe, dropper, straw, etc. works on the principle of pressure only. They works on the principle of pressure only. So suppose here we have any liquid container and here we have the different liquid and we have the dropper. Okay, dropper is like this. Okay, we have the dropper and suppose dropper may be the long, or maybe we can use syringe also. The doctors they use. Okay, see here we have to apply the pressure so that air will going to blow from here. Okay, suppose here we have the dropper. Okay, this is the dropper. If we will apply the pressure here, so air is going to move out here, and here the pressure will going to reduce. Here the pressure will going to reduce. In order to maintain the pressure, that liquid is going to fill inside the dropper. Is it? So that dropper again like works between the difference of pressure, okay, inside and outside of the dropper or syringe. Okay, the normal force acting on unit area, okay, the normal force acting on a unit area, unit means one may be like 1 square meter, 1 square centimeter, whatever it may be, of the surface is called as the pressure. As we discussed already, when 1 Newton of force is going to apply on the 1 square meter of area is called as 1 Pascal pressure. So, okay, so Porter's place, we already discussed that, but let's again revise once. So Porter's place a round piece of the cloth on the head. Okay, suppose like people they used to carry the water to the very large distance, and sometimes that porters they also carry some potteries on that particular container, and he used to like place that on the object or the container on his head. Okay, so before going to place that container directly on the head, it applies the turban like round cloth over here. So that turban like cloth increases the surface area. Okay, and hence that porter used to carry large weight on that particular container. Is it? So when they have to carry very heavy load on their head, so by doing this, they increase the large contact of the load with their head. Is it? If they are using that particular turban, like cloth here, turban like the round cloth, so it increases the surface area of that container so that they can they don't feel much pressure on their head. Okay, so the pressure on their head is reduced and they find it easier to carry the load. In mathematical form, pressure can be written as pressure equals to normal force, and means is nothing but the force only, and area on which it is going to act. Okay, so
Sir, like where it attacked.
yes, where it is going to affect. Okay, is called as the force. Okay, so why there is like a unit of force or no, sorry, pressure, we are using Pascal. So there is some history we have to understand that. Have you ever wondered why the unit of pressure is called as Pascal? So it is named after the French mathematician and physicist, okay, Blaise Pascal. He was the child prodigy. Okay, he has made
So,
important,
prodigy means?
yes, I'll explain, wait a second. It has made important contribution to the study of fluid and pressure among the many others. Okay, so in order to provide that honor to him, we have unit of the pressure called 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 yes, do reply.
Pascal.
Yes, Pascal. Okay, see, here it is given the child prodigy. Okay, so child prodigy is nothing but the people they used to enhance the inner like quality or inner power of the child. So they are like mentors. Okay, they they used to realize child with their potential. Okay, that such personality or that person is called as child prodigy. Understood now? Suppose you have some talent inside you, but if you are not aware that, so there is one person, okay, he works with your psychology and he used to introduce your talent to you. Such,
Yes, sir,
yes,
understood.
such people are called as child prodigy. Okay,
So
so till
having
here,
a talent means child prodigy.
uh, to no, you can like go through that
So, like
particular part.
creating a lot of
Sir, one
creating a
fourth
lot
is
of
in Pascal.
and all.
Yes.